This one's for the stolen voices, my people that ain't got much traces. Trapped in the belly of the beast, everywhere is beef and there's never ever peace. Every day is peak and I never get to speak. Living in the Elmos, never get to see. Sitting in a cell, feeling like you're never gonna leave, but you can't sleep cause you got beef with the bread underneath of the bunk. Man, the truth in my speech is abundant. I don't need a reason to keep it 100. The government declared a war on the man. So this ain't a song, it's a glorious anthem to rep for the group that is normally abandoned. The poor is ignored when they're stranded. From Lagos to Kingston, Norwich to Camden, against all odds, of course we are champions. I'm the voice of Trayvon, I'm the voice of Stephen Lawrence, I'm the voice of Tupac, with no thug life engraved on my stomach. I'm the voice of a runaway slave, holding a blade and facing a musket. Been a victim of the system too long, we get tired of waiting for justice. The voice of Fred Hampton Sr., killed for defending the people, and the right to exercise freedom of speech. We just want to be treated as equal. I'm the voice of the mums and the ones that pray for unity in the community. I'm the voice of the young trying to escape the slum, but they can't find the opportunity.
So much to say, but not enough. We hear the cries calling from the skies above, saying it's okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to understand.
So before I said some ill, please say what you're gonna say because I feel like he hasn't said nothing. Bro, what you said was the realest, yeah, and you talked about governing self, that we don't need a system, right? Yeah. And last time we spoke on this. We spoke about it. And I was like, you know what? If people could get to that place consciously where we attend to nature, and I said it's possible. But the problem is right now we're far from being ready to govern ourselves. If you look at the mass level,
I don't believe that.
Oh wait. Hold, stay with me.
Yeah, I'm with you though, bro.
I think the premise you said makes sense. I'm gonna tell you the way I've just spun it into a conversation, because I've stood in parliament myself with other people talking about youth knife crime and how we are unsafe, just as how the white man and everyone else is unsafe. And as you said, spinning around, it is not in their interest to hear a damn thing about what you're trying to say. So now, remember as well,
even if they're giving you an audience, it's just.
Right,
process, isn't it?
You have to bear in mind, like the people before us who have gone to go talk to these people have told us, like, bro, they ain't gonna listen to us. So, in terms of, I'm gonna use your stance as a premise to start to talk about some of the possible new ways we could combat the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Because the reality is, we've tried everything that we could think of underneath the sun. We've spoken, we've warred, we've done all this, right? So I want to go into that space of, if we're governing self to a certain degree of consciousness and stuff like that, is that, first of all, for that to be practical, you're gonna have to have sound-minded individuals with a knowledge of self, right? And what you said, something that was so real. You said, when you look in the mirror, I believe I'm great, I'm the leader, right? And have it to a place where it's not based on ego, it's not based on malicious, it's based on just true peaceful judgment, right? Practically, we're less than 0.1% of the people right now who have that thinking, right? So if we're looking at it from a people and black people in the UK alone, just stand here, a lot of us are not ready mentally to go into that space. I believe it's possible if we can get there. Now, when you said you don't believe that's the case, but bro, look around. Just go to Stratford. Just look around. We don't have to believe nothing. Look around.
It's a big
people
world,
are not capable of even getting along with their family members, yet alone govern them. What?
But you know what? Yeah, I'd have to say, I think based on what you said, I think if you gave people, if you left people alone to govern themselves, if you allowed them to govern themselves,
go further into that, please. Like in practical terms, like we're in Stratford now.
I said, okay, we're in Stratford. Yeah, whatever. Let's talk about Stratford. If people in Stratford weren't waking up to aluminium being sprayed in the sky by jets, chemtrails, if we didn't have the Bluetooth, infrared, Wi-Fi, radio, microwave, and all these other frequencies going through the air, if we didn't have our food laced with all GMO, blah 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 blah
all
blah,
this rubbish,
MSGs, blah blah blah. If we didn't have fluoride and all these other heavy metals in the water, if we didn't have constant advertising, distraction, hypnotic suggestions, colours and sounds and smells being used against us, you will see a very different human being out in Stratford. What you are seeing are people that are under a spell. Deliberately. Because they know the power of a free-thinking human being. They know the power of a well-placed Joe. They place you in the right place. I guarantee you've not been to the place where you need to be. Because if you find the place you need to be,
I agree with
You're
that.
gonna think, fuck, why am I getting this reaction? What is going on? Why is everyone acting? I'm only saying, because where you need to be is where there's no one like you.
Yes.
So as much as you are a valued person in the black community, and to the youngers and rare, you ain't doing the damage, because the minute you are, you're gonna feel like someone's trying to take you out. You might not even see it. You just get taken out. You don't even realize you got to that point. Bam, head back.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, knife crime, random guy.
Let me ask you something, because I really do believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, just so people watching that possibly could say this as well.
Yeah.
How do we consolidate that thought with culture? That's where I'm at. Because I agree, because I'm having cognitive dissonance right now. I agree with that when I feel like, yes, because now you broke it down, I was like, yes, because I know he's onto something. If you leave us alone, we will be the best version of ourselves. But then after looking like, okay, cool, I accept that. So now all we're doing is critiquing the idea, because the idea has been accepted. The idea. Let's critique the idea.
Break it down.
Right, that's where we are. So I think you should go first before I say what I was going to say, because I won't forget it.
No, carry on.
Yeah? So what I'm asking is, I grew up within a cultural system. Right?
With meaning?
So meaning that